Chasiv Yar is a strategic stronghold in Donetsk, guarding access to key Ukrainian defensive lines. Russian forces have thrown wave after wave of infantry and armored assaults in an attempt to break through, but every day they are met with a wall of Ukrainian firepower, suffering massive losses. The legendary 24th Separate Mechanized Brigade, one of Ukraine's toughest and most experienced units, is destroying Russian forces with ruthless efficiency. Russian infantry attacks, armored assaults, and drone operations are being countered with superior Ukrainian tactics and technology. Artillery barrages, Russian troop movements are constantly tracked and shelled with deadly precision. FPV drones and kamikaze strikes. Ukrainian drones hunt down enemy infantry and vehicles in real time. Sniper and infantry ambushes. Any Russian soldier who dares to advance is met with well-placed defensive fire. Minefields and explosive traps. Russian advances are turned into chaotic retreats, with their own vehicles blocking escape routes. Despite continuous reinforcements, Russian units fail to gain ground in Chasiv Yar, instead losing entire assault groups before even reaching Ukrainian positions. The sheer number of casualties and destroyed equipment makes this one of Russia's most disastrous offensives in Donetsk. The Zaporizhzhia region remains a key battleground in Ukraine's war for liberation. Russian forces are entrenched in heavily fortified positions, attempting to hold back Ukraine's counteroffensive efforts. However, Ukrainian aerial superiority, innovative drone warfare, and high-precision airstrikes are gradually crumbling enemy defenses and turning their fortifications into ruins. FPV drone strikes on Russian troops. Watch as highly maneuverable drones hunt down enemy infantry, causing devastating explosions upon impact. Kamikaze UAVs obliterating enemy positions. Russian trenches, bunkers, and fortified dugouts are wiped out by Ukrainian drone pilots. High-precision air strikes on Russian positions. Powerful guided bombs and missiles destroy key enemy locations. Despite attempts to reinforce positions and deploy additional forces, Russian troops in Zaporizhzhia are suffering heavy casualties. Their inability to counter Ukraine's modern drone tactics and aerial attacks is leading to significant losses in both manpower and equipment. Russian occupiers are quickly learning that no amount of trenches, sandbags, or bunkers can protect them from Ukraine's relentless aerial assaults. As Russian forces attempted to move reinforcements toward the front lines, they relied on an APC known as the Shed, a poorly armored, improvised transport vehicle used to carry infantry under the illusion of protection. However, the K-2 battalion spotted the movement, locked onto their target, and unleashed a punishing strike that resulted in a direct hit on the APC, completely disabling it and setting it ablaze. The destruction of enemy infantry attempting to dismount from the burning wreck. A secondary explosion, possibly due to ammunition stored inside, resulting in total annihilation of the vehicle and its occupants. Russian manpower losses. The infantry inside the APC was eliminated, reducing the enemy's ability to launch future assaults. Loss of mobility. With another APC turned to scrap metal, Russian forces have one less vehicle to transport troops in the region. Tactical disruption. The destruction of this convoy movement disrupts Russian logistics, delaying their reinforcements. Boost in Ukrainian morale. Every successful strike shows Ukraine's superiority in intelligence, tactics, and firepower, further demoralizing Russian troops. The K-2 battalion of the 54th Mechanized Brigade is known for its highly effective combat operations and deadly precision in targeting Russian forces. The village of Verkhnekamiansk in the Donetsk region has been a hotspot for intense combat, as Russian forces try to establish control over critical supply routes. However, Ukrainian forces, including the 54th Mechanized Brigade, have been systematically destroying enemy convoys, armored vehicles, and troop concentrations, making it nearly impossible for Russia to advance. Russia continues to throw poorly trained troops and outdated equipment into battle, hoping to overwhelm Ukrainian positions with sheer numbers. However, Ukraine's highly skilled brigades and advanced weaponry ensure that each new wave of Russian reinforcements is met with destruction. With each successful ambush and strike, Ukrainian forces weaken the enemy's grip on occupied territories. The K-2 Battalion, alongside other elite units, will not stop until Ukraine is fully liberated.